Imagine the sound. The rhythmic clang of dying factories in Detroit under vast, cold skies, morphing into a relentless underground pulse echoing through the liberated, rubble-strewn spaces of post-wall Berlin. This sonic thread isn't just music. It's a coded message of resilience, of reinvention born from industrial ashes and finding new life amidst political upheaval. Connecting these cities, a raw, visceral energy. Forget the usual history of pioneers and labels. This is the story of a sound that became a movement, a sonic diaspora carried by communities searching for connection, escape, new horizons. Techno's enduring power comes from its roots in shared experience, the collective vibe forged in the unique crucibles of Detroit and Berlin. We explore how these communities formed around the music, the spaces they claimed, the feeling they cultivated. Detroit, late 70s, early 80s. A city grappling with deep economic decline, accelerated deindustrialization, stark social divides. White flight and the auto industry's collapse left a landscape of abandoned factories, decay, but also pockets of aspiration. This environment bred desperation, yes, but also a burning desire for something radically different, especially among black youth. Techno wasn't just art. It was a direct response. Facing limited opportunities, systemic racism, young black creatives channeled their energy into building alternate worlds through sound and parties. High school social clubs, party crews mixing funk, electro, new wave, these were the grassroots incubators. Radio waves, especially the electrifying mojo, became virtual community spaces, uniting listeners across segregated lines. The futuristic themes weren't accidental. They were escape, reclaiming technology, infusing cold European electronica with black musical traditions, funk, soul, creating something uniquely expressive. A mechanical soul, an Afrofuturist vision forged in the echo of assembly lines. This was community building through sound. While Detroit forged its unique sound, other electronic pulses were already strong in West Germany. Frankfurt, the hub. As early as 82, maybe 84, DJ Tala 2XLC, working in a record shop, began using the word techno to categorize electronic sounds, Kraftwerk, Depeche Mode, New Order, EBM. His techno club events, starting in 84, became focal points. Clubs like Dorian Gray, and later the legendary Omen, opened in 88 with figures like Sven Väth shaping the sound, were already epicenters before the wall fell. Frankfurt's scene often felt more high-tech, established. Berlin, November 1989 and beyond. The atmosphere, electric, unique. The wall falls, borders dissolve, freedom explodes, but also uncertainty. The city itself transforms. East Berlin opens up, revealing neglected buildings, bunkers, power plants. Vast empty spaces, ripe for the taking. These abandoned shells became sites of spontaneous, unbridled cultural creation. Especially techno parties, temporary autonomous zones. The sense of possibility was everywhere, and into this rupture Detroit's sound arrived. Why did it resonate so deeply? Its futurism, its machine aesthetic, its hypnotic repetition, it connected with Berlin's desire to shed the past, embrace the new, the need for a unifying rhythm in a city suddenly reunited. The spaces themselves became characters. Trezor in a department store vault. E-Work, a former power station. Damp concrete walls, overwhelming bass, strobes cutting through smoke, the sheer physical intensity, descending into Trezor's vault. East and West Berliners meeting for the first time on the dance floor. Danger, excitement. These spaces fostered anonymity, unity. In the dark, under the relentless beat, distinctions dissolved. It was raw. unpretentious. Reclaiming these industrial husks was a powerful statement, a temporary utopia built on rhythm and concrete. The sonic diaspora connected these two cities. Detroit artists found eager audiences in Berlin. Tresor became a key hub. Records and ideas flowed both ways. Not just export, but seeds planted in fertile ground. Detroit provided the blueprint. Berlin, the unique environment for it to mutate, to grow harder, faster, more minimalist, reflecting its industrial shell and post-wall energy. This wasn't imitation. Berlin adapted the sound, reinterpreting Detroit's Afrofuturist core through its own lens of historical rupture. Did Berlin's energy, in turn, validate Detroit's scene? A feedback loop was created. This specific connection, Detroit-Berlin, ignited a global movement. More than just a sound, it was the amplified freedom of two post-industrial cities finding resonance in rhythms born from urban decay and the pulse of technological dreams. This shared aesthetic, reclaiming raw, industrial spaces as sonic playgrounds, became central to techno's worldwide identity, transforming individual sonic explorations into a powerful collective vibe. And the community aspect, from Detroit's party crews to Berlin's unified dance floors, became the model. The focus remained on shared experience, that vibe, the space. This Detroit-Berlin axis solidified an ethos of community building through music, allowing techno to spread globally as a participatory subculture, not just a byproduct.